Hello everybody. First up, I'd like to say thanks for tuning into my channel, Barbering Biker by the Aussie and the Indian. I was just informed over the weekend that I have reached 2,000 subs. So to all those people out there that have subscribed, thank you so much. None of it makes any sense to me because I can't work it out. I have 2,000 subs, yet my viewing is only in the 300s to 400s. So I don't know how it works, YouTube. It's a bit of a beast. And I probably could do things a whole bunch better. I could post more regularly, I guess. I don't want to post stuff just for the sake of it. I know there are YouTubers out there that are full-time YouTubers and they're committed to posting, say, every twice a week, for instance. So they've got to come up with content ideas, and that could be, oh shit, I'm just going to go down and get a mug of coffee and I'll turn that into a show. I haven't got time for that stuff. So I just post when I have stuff to share with you. So I'm not sure that I'm ever going to make it on YouTube, but it does my head in because my grandkids watch these other kids unboxing presents, and the family just puts that up on YouTube, and they have like 1 million subscribers. So I know you can get paid. I think since I've been a YouTuber, I've earned in the entire time, which is now coming up to 6 years, I've earned $104. So I certainly, won't be giving up my day job. So I get the hint. But anyway, I just do what I do while I still enjoy putting together and editing that stuff to put on YouTube and share. It's a good journal for me, and it's a great legacy for my grandchildren, if nothing else. But I can tell you the amount of hours you spend editing does not make it a very sort of smart thing to do. So, for instance, I would spend 4 hours to make 15, 20 minutes. Sometimes more if there's lots of little things I've got to add and do. So that's not a smart use of my time, but I enjoy it. So it's a hobby. So while I enjoy it, I'm going to keep doing it. So again, thank you to the 2,000 subscribers. I need to get a bit smarter at trying to grow that. I'm only 98,000 away from reaching that magic 100,000. And I believe that's when things start to happen. So that's one thing. The other thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to not swear so much, because I've had a few messages from people who say, Chris, we love your content, but I'd love to share it with my kids, but you cuss too much. So I'm trying to stop the F-bombs as much as I can. So that's one thing I'm trying to improve on. And what else? So the other thing that you'll notice that the title of this had the word Harley Davidson in it. And don't get me wrong, I love Harley Davidsons, and all my mates, a lot of my mates ride them. And I certainly rode them for 30 odd years. So I'm in a hotel room, by the way, in Brisbane. I'm up here for a week to do a conference. So I know that there's YouTubers out there that use the word Harley Davidson in the title, and their viewing is through the roof, yet their subscriptions are really low. And so I'm just having a bit of a play with just trying to, just be cheeky, I guess. And I know Indian will never be as big as Harley Davidson. They own, I think about 35-40% of the cruiser market. Indian, we're just tiny. It's just like 2%, if that. I don't know what it is, maybe a bit more these days. And but that's what I like about it. That's why I like riding an Indian, that they're a little bit unique and different. And don't get me wrong, I had some fabulous Harley Davidson motorbikes and never had 1 ounce of trouble. They were terrific. I just wanted to try a different brand. So the title of this is, I think it's going to be, because I'm just about to throw you to the video because I just did it on the plane. The title of this I'm going to put, riding the black Spur, not on a Harley Davidson, just to use the title in there, the thumbnail, just to see if it helps with something. So sorry if I've upset anybody by doing that, but I'm just I'm playing around with ideas. Anyway, thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the bell, which tells you when I do randomly post a video, because I don't do them regularly, which is probably one of my big problems. But it will tell you when I do upload one, and it's always good to get a comment or two. That always helps as well. Thank you very much. And for my US friends, I'm looking so much forward to riding across America this year, and we can't wait to get there. It's going to be fabulous. So bye for now, and please enjoy the Black Spur. It was a fabulous ride. I love it. There's some terrific rides in Victoria, so that's great. And now I'm in Brisbane. Well, good morning, inmates, comrades and survivors. Today is a mystery ride I sort of know where we're going, but I've never ridden it before. So I believe there's a ride called the Black Spur that we're going through to Marysville and then on to another destination, which I'll tell you all about when we get there. But what I wanted to show you is a couple of the new things that I've been tinkering on this week. Most of you may have seen the little TikTok thing I did about getting new bags, but first you will remember my saddlebags that I had before, and here they are here. And what I've done, I've ripped off all the trim and bits and pieces that I liked. So that's the bags there. And I had these other bags. They weren't brand new. They were old, the old Indian bags, but they were a bit light, so I've dyed them up, and I've dyed them up, and I've taken the trim off the old bags that I liked, and thanks to Damien's rivet gun mastering, I've managed to put bits and pieces on. That's an old belt that I've cut up. That's them there. Just found some old, shells and things. But I think that's really good. I am going to add some fringing. I've taken the fringing off the old bags. I'm yet to work out how to attach that at the bottom. And lastly, I've got these new riding boots. First time in my life I've ever had proper riding boots with proper grippy soles. I've only got small sizes left. They're so comfortable. They're waterproof, and this will be my first time riding with proper motorbike boots. Yeah, I'm getting safety conscious as I'm getting older. Anyway, we're going to head off now. I'm going to be going down the Bolivian death driveway again. Getting down's not too bad. It's getting up that's hard. Right, let's go, shall we? First meeting spot at Kangaroo Ground. General store. It means there's lots of kangaroos here. and due to the recent rains, this is as full as it's been in a long time. And that's where we're having lunch. We have about 12 Indian motorbikes that have rolled up on this trip. Oh, nice. Tables 5, 6 and 7. Yep. Have a row. Oh, can I drink? I get valet parking. All the Indians. Take it away. Oh, look at that beautiful bike. Okay, let's go. And Mila. So this is Lake Eildon, and there's more water here than there is in Sydney Harbour, so it's quite a big to-do. Lots of water sports go on here, jet skis, speed racing, all that sort of stuff, and it's quite amazing. And that bridge that we crossed was part of the dam, I would imagine. Everyone, oh yes, here is where we started. Warrandyte, went through there, and this is where the Black Spur is, sort of in this area, and then Marysville for a quick stop. Now that town was completely wiped out, and quite a tragic thing at the Black Saturday. You should Google a little bit about that. And then we all came up through here and into Lake Eildon, where we had a fantastic lunch, and this body of water is more, as I said before, is more than Sydney Harbour, and for the first time in many years it's very, very full. A few friends that go there regularly couldn't believe when we stopped for lunch that the water came right up to where the restaurant was. Normally, in years gone by, and how it's been for many years, you'd have to walk 500 metres out to get to the water. So it's very full and it looks fabulous. And let me tell you, the riding around here all over Victoria is fantastic. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. And who's going to be my 2000 now that I lost that one and only sub? Damn. Might be back by the time you see this. Bye, everybody. Thanks again.